people.
Yes, that'll be great. Okay. What do we want to talk about?
It's about like who we are.
Oh, okay. Who are we?
Who the fuck are we?
So we do need to introduce ourselves.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Katie from the Cattery Cat Shelter. I'm the social media manager.
I'm Samantha. The end. I'm Samantha. I'm the executive director. And we work at the Cattery Cat Shelter.
We do. She started it.
I did.
When did you start it? She started the Cattery about 14 years ago. 15 years ago. 15 years ago.
She designed this shirt.
I started 15 years ago right here in Corpus Christi. How did that happen? There's a story.
Well.
Tell me! Tell me what happened!
So I was at a restaurant with my husband.
That's Scott.
And we were talking about what we would do if we won the lottery. And at the time, my mom was in an assisted living facility and she had a tiny little room. And I volunteered at an animal shelter and the cats were in tiny little cages. I said I would have a senior living community that had like normal size apartments.
I didn't know this. That's so cute.
And a cat shelter that had really big rooms for them. But I didn't know about that cage-free shelters existed at the time. So nice. Scott said, we're probably not going to win the lottery.
And don't wait for that. Just follow your dreams now.
But maybe you could do something like a senior pet project where you adopt older pets to live with seniors. I was at work. Don't tell my work people this.
We don't know where you work then.
I was at work, but I was at a client, not in my office. The client was ignoring me, so I was
fine.
I was researching senior pet projects, and a cage-free shelter in Atlanta popped up. So I started doing research on them, and they had 1.5 employees, and I'm like, well, if they can do it with 1.5 employees, I can do it with 1.5 employees. A full-time and a part-time.
Okay. I was like, wait a second.
And then I had many long layovers because I traveled for my job, and I made out a business plan, and it was in April of 2007, and I submitted all my paperwork, and my husband was like, oh, it'll probably be at least a year until we can start this.
How long was it?
We opened in October.
Oh my god.
Actually, we weren't married yet.
Oh. That was the ultimate test.
we weren't even engaged yet.
And he married you anyway.
He married me anyway. So yeah, I guess the Cattery is my first marriage because I got I submitted everything in May. Oh. And we got engaged in July.
Oh my gosh.
And then I quit my job to start the Cattery, but didn't realize about insurance. So I said, hey, we need to get married. I can be
That's why. That's how all great marriages start.
Yeah. So we got married on October 5th, and we opened the shelter on October 20th.
That is so cool. I didn't know the senior cat part.
Yeah, unfortunately, we've never done that either.
Okay, but we can.
We could. We could.
That gave me so many good feelings. So 15 years later.
15 years later. Well, some amount of years later, I hired Katie. She is, to date, the longest interview I've ever had. We talked on the phone for like 2 hours.
That was a lot. We did! Yeah. It was so much fun! I remember because I was literally like, I was sweating. I was so nervous because I really wanted this job. I had stalked the Cattery since I moved to Corpus, I don't know, 12 years ago. So I've been stalking them for a while. And then I saw this job post come up, and I had a job and I was okay there, but cats, like, why wouldn't you want to work with cats? So I remember I applied, and had this interview on the phone coming up, and I'm okay telling you guys that I was sweating. And I was driving around in my car because I was nervous, and then I found a parking garage and I just parked. Did you know this part?
No, I thought you were at home.
Nope. I was in a parking garage because I was like, I can't be home. We talked for a really long time, and it was really fun. And I was like, oh, I hope I get the job. I hope I get it. And then I called Robbie right after.
I hung up and said, that's our fucking future.
No, I want to cry.
To myself, because I was alone by myself.
Said it to a cat. Stop it!
Oh yeah, I did have cats. I said it to my cats.
But yeah, I remember that. That was such an amazing day. Did you call me back that same day? I can't remember.
I offered you the job in the thing. But
you did?
In the interview, but I said I can't technically offer you the job because you had to do a working interview.
Oh yeah.
Like, don't tell anybody.
Okay.
I mean, these are my rules, but don't tell anybody.
I feel like that must have been when I blinked out because I was so excited. You know, like you get tunnel vision, you're like, oh my god. Anyways.
And then one day we were eating lunch and Katie was drawing. So I had all these plans in my head. I just didn't have a way to implement them.
Mm-hmm.
And she was drawing because I was actually talking to someone else and had someone that was drawing Princess Cecily for us.
Oh.
In Russia. Yes, you did. The very first shirt.
Oh!
The very first shirt.
I do remember.
Because I found them on Fiverr.
Oh.
Yeah. So she was drawing it, and she did a good job, but I mean, that person's in Russia. I can't, like, we can't do the thing.
It's a little different.
Yeah. You draw?
No. No, I don't draw. A little bit.
Oh, well, I've been doing this thing, and blah, 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 blah. And I think you drew Cecily like that night. The first thing she did was a pin.
Yeah. Oh, I don't have it on. I was like, I'll show you. I don't have it. And that pin's really popular. People ask me about it all the time. They always want to know about it. And I tell them, go to our website. Go to the website. And yeah, we still have a couple left, I think.
I might have ordered like 1,000 of them.
That's true. I remember that. When she told me that she ordered that many, I remember I was like, I've never seen my artwork like that I could have it in my hand because I'm a digital artist, so I do everything on an iPad or on a tablet. So like I remember we got the pins for the first time and I was like, I can see it, it's in my hand, I drew that. And then
we just ate Taco Bell.
Taco Bell.
We drew some other things.
I did. Pins. I don't remember. Anyways, we kept doing more stuff.
Yeah, and Patreon. We launched Patreon right when the pandemic started.
Yes, we did. We want to get donors more involved. We want them to feel like part of the Cattery, even though they can't come to the Cattery because of COVID. So, I feel like we had talked about it in the beginning too. Like I had mentioned it, and it was sort of like a thing out there in the wild unknown. We didn't know what to do. And then
honestly, because Facebook had subscribers.
Yeah.
But we weren't able to do it yet. They hadn't given it to us.
Right.
So we were waiting. Mm-hmm. We're done waiting. And we decided to do it on Patreon, and like a month later, we got subscribers. So then we confused everybody.
Yes.
By having a Patreon.
Multiple ways to subscribe.
And subscribers on Facebook. And now we also have them on Instagram.
Mm-hmm. All over the place. You can subscribe anywhere. You can subscribe on YouTube. But that's free for now.
For now.
They do.
They do. One. It's not offered to us yet. Maybe after we make these videos.
Maybe. We'll see.
We'll see.
Mark our words.
Mark me.
I hope it's still recording.
That would be really...
Should I check?
Yes.
Hold on. We're good.
So, the Cattery in itself, besides our fun relationship, we do adoptions, obviously. We're a cat-only, cage-free shelter. We also started our area's first high-volume spay-neuter clinic.
That's right.
In 2012. And we have a mobile clinic as well. Mm-hmm. We have a thrift shop.
All the things.
All the things.
Literally. Just however we can reach everybody and help as many people and cats as possible. I think that's really what drives the Cattery. It's not just the cats, it's the people too. It's all encompassing.
We use social media to reach even more people outside of our area to help as many cats as possible. We answer questions, and we're going to be answering questions here.
Yep.
And
so ask the questions. Ask them wherever you're on social media. If you're on TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, you can post questions, and we will see them, and we might answer them.
Also, we can help kitties have a better life, and the people that love them relate to them better, and so everyone's happy.
Everyone.
So join us. Join us.
Join us. Join. If you're not already following us on social media, we have, you know, like she said, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube. You can follow us on all of those places.
We don't tweet.
We don't have a Twitter.
We do not tweet. That's not actually true.
We do have a Twitter?
Because our Facebook automatically posts to Twitter, but
It
I
does?
honestly don't even know how to log into Twitter. We're not tweeters.
No.
Twitterers.
No, we're cats.
Twitsters.
Twiddlers.
That not us.
No. Cats eat birds.
True. Maybe that's why.
I know a lot of people do though.
No offense.
Yeah, if you love Twitter, cool.
To the tweeterers.
Maybe you could teach us something, but I don't want to.
Was that the end?
Yeah, I think we can make that. That could be the end. This might be the end.